It's been 10 years since I gave that illustration, and there are still some people who remember it. Somehow it struck a chord and may have even planted the seed that caused me to write this book. 17th century philosopher Blaise Pascal accurately observed, "There is enough light for those who choose to see, and enough darkness for those who are of a contrary disposition." He wrote these words to describe a journey toward faith, but they are also true about life. Where we choose to focus makes all the difference in what we see. I should pause here and tell you that this is not a book about putting on rose-colored glasses in your circumstances. It's about reframing what you see. In the chapters that follow, you will be introduced to 4 different lenses that will open up a multi-dimensional view of your life. The big view lens will help you view your life from a broader perspective. The present view lens will help you see what you may be missing right now. The rear view lens will give you insight about the way you are wired. And the higher view lens will reveal more of what God wants you to see. Looking through these lenses, you will discover some different perspectives that could open up some uncharted vistas of your life. As the title of my book suggests, these lenses won't change anything that is in front of you. They will simply expand the dimensions of what you see. But using them could change what happens from this point forward. Why we need a multidimensional view. Before the dawn of social media, we only dreamed of how the other half lived. Now we get to see it, and I have wondered about the effect this is having on our souls. Through the lens of select images and sound bites, everyone looks happier, prettier, thinner, and more fulfilled than they really are. Comparing these images to the unedited version of our own lives, it's not hard to imagine why many of us feel slightly depressed. A friend of mine used to say, "Don't compare what you know about yourself to what you don't know about someone else." Social media has turned his warning into an art. There are parts of social media that I love. The ability to see pictures of family far away and stay in touch with friends I no longer see. It's the wistful dissatisfaction that comes with it I could live without. In the olden days, we used to feel that way when we picked up a magazine or turned on the TV and saw people we could later convince ourselves weren't really real. Now we see people we know are real, and they look like they are living a much better life than the one we have. What we forget is that when they look at us, they feel the same way. Rarely do we race to the screen to post pictures of the bad date we had or the temper tantrum our child just had. But catch us in front of a sunset, dressed up to go out, or celebrating an honor roll or Little League championship, and the camera is out, ready to post. Perpetuating the perfect life myth for all to enjoy. Then we get off camera and live our real lives. And after viewing other people's images, we have that gnawing sense that if only we could do, be, have, look like, then we would be happy. Something is missing, and the longer we think about it, the bigger it gets. I remember the first time I wrote the word vacation in an email, and an ad for Bora Bora popped up in the margin of my screen. Immediately, I visualized myself sitting in a beach chair by the ocean, sipping a drink in a coconut. Within minutes, my desk, my home, and for that matter, my life looked a lot less appealing. I'm guessing you've been there too. Because we are confronted with an endless barrage of images bombarding us with what we need to be happy, seeing all that we have in front of us is a skill we need. That is what this book will help you do. Because when you stop to consider what you have, you are less likely to spend your life chasing things that will never be. The promise of more, bigger, better, other is an empty promise, and you discover that when you get it. You have only to pursue the next relationship, the new job, or the shiny car to realize that when something is finally yours, it eventually becomes something you no longer hold dear. When you remember how you